Hi, everybody, and welcome back. You see, I actually agree that Meghan Markle deserves the Women of Vision Award. Oh, for sure. And why not? Well, let me explain what I mean. A little buck-teethed, stinky, snot-nosed, precocious kid from a middle-class home with a drug-taking swinger mom, a pushover dad who thought that throwing money and gifts at it will solve everything. Well, that kid had a vision of becoming rich, becoming queen of the world. That vision was the biggest and only single goal or vision Megan had. She did not care, and she still does not care what she has to do to achieve that goal, or to then fully implement that vision. And in a way, that little girl who wore the crown at Ninaki Priddy's birthday party, who wore a crown again as homecoming queen, who sold her milk to the highest bidder like Carlos Kratzfeld, Trevor Engelson, Rick Hoffman, John Fitzpatrick, and many, many others. Yes, that girl finally realized her goal and vision when she snagged a real prince, got him to marry her, and got herself a title and a spot on the British royal family's website. So, of course, Meghan is a woman of vision, just not the vision we would necessarily want our daughters to have. In all seriousness, what has Meghan Markle actually done to empower women or girls? I mean, what real physical action has she taken to empower women and girls? She has not built a school with her own money. She has not established a daycare facility for women with children who want to go back to school. She has not set up a trust fund of which dividends can be spent on shelters for abused women, for that matter. She has not organized workshops where adult females can receive some training in, say, hairdressing, makeup, sewing, or whatever. No, she's done none of that. And why am I mentioning those things specifically? Well, because there are women of vision who had done all of that and more. Women with a vision for themselves, their children, and their community. By giving this award to Meghan Markle, it takes so much away from the meaning of such awards. And in a way, it is also demoralizing for women who are putting in the effort and the time, women who are making their vision something they work on daily, weekly, or at least monthly. And not like Meghan Markle, just once in a blue moon a week or so before she receives an award. Anyway, let's leave that there. So let's chat a bit about what Meghan wore to the awards. Well, what shall I call that? Wannabe body armor? Grandma's couch covering? I really don't know. I just don't know. I do not understand Meghan Markle. I do not know and do not understand how she sees herself, but she definitely does not see herself the same as other people do. I don't know whether the dress is just not my taste, which it is not, or whether it is really but ugly and will look ugly no matter who wears it, or whether it is actually Meghan who can apparently make anything look like shit. I really don't know. Oh, good golly. I have, however, tried to figure it out, but I just can't. Then one minute I'm of the opinion that it's Meghan's body language or her stance, and yes, it is. She has this habit of standing with her feet apart, or shall I say her legs apart, as if she is ventilating her tushy, and that, my dear, is not really becoming at all. And then she has those arms. Oh my God. You guys know I have OCD, and those arms, which are always up in the air, swinging somewhere, flapping, touching her head, touching her face, or clutching her chest. Good Lord, give it a rest. Drop those arms. Be natural. But Megan does not understand that. Well, there is that. But sometimes Megan also looks unclean. Thick glue showing in her lashes, fluff or dandruff in her hair, makeup smudged or too thick, or makeup lines, bitten nails, broken skin next to her nails. The list goes on and on and on. Then it appears Megan has the worst mirror of anybody ever. We all sometimes walk out of the home with a crease here and there, a piece of thread hanging out where it shouldn't. I mean, it happens, but when you know for a fact that you will be photographed and criticized, then by golly, you turn in front of that mirror more than once and make sure that everything is in place. But not Meghan Markle. No, she will walk out with creases in her clothing that make the dongas in Africa look like creases. Anyway, well, again, all I can say is that for the price she paid for that dress, the price she paid for the shoes and the clutch, I would have expected better. However, this was not Megan's worst look, but definitely not her best. But then, what is Megan's best? I see Doria was wearing one of Megan's hand-me-downs. Well, I think that is cool because it looked better on Doria than it did on Megan years ago. Now, if Doria can just get rid of the grunge girl hairstyle and get something a little more befitting her age, she will actually look darn good for her age. Anyway, let's give old Haz a miss. He looked like the security or bodyguard or the cheap undertaker. So who cares? Anyway, I'm sorry to say that I had a bit of a hard day. Actually, the second difficult day in a row. But today was a little worse. So much so that I had lunch, one samosa, under a tree, and had my first cup of coffee a short while ago. Hopefully things will work itself out and tomorrow will be a better day. But at least I popped in and said hello. So until tomorrow, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.